Vanda, this is going to be super quick from my side. A question that needs to be answered. We've been asked probably 20 times. Do you inherit your demons?
So the truth is, I don't know for everybody. But in my experience and some of the work that I got into through some release work and all of that, I got to understand that if they do come in from it, I've learned that there are generational demons. And I've learned this because I got, what's the word? I had to ask where they came from. And as deeply concerning as that sounds, not everybody comes in with generational demons. But if you do, and if they do show up, and they are part of an experience for you, then you need to know that you are absolutely connected to your tools and your wings with God, so that you're able to either break that cycle, or you are going to be the enlightened warrior of your past generations to rebirth or reinstate a true lineage and not that past lineage. So, did you understand that? Let me say it in a different way.
Break it down a little more.
Okay, so the answer is I don't know for everybody.
Okay.
All right. I have come to learn that there are generational demons that they've been passed down, but not you being the victim. It's where you are now more the avatar. You're more the enlightened warrior. You're the one that is able to probably break it down, redirect it, clear it up, and rebirth so that it comes to an awakening of a higher evolution. So if it's showing up, then you're able to. Then you're the one that's able to break it down. You're the one that's going to be able to break down the darkness, so that the light can come through again.
That makes sense. So it's really about managing that demon. You know it's there.
You can't manage any demons. I'm going to tell you right now.
All right, okay.
Yeah, it's
maybe it's just about understand it. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So where people go, oh, I'm fighting this demon. Why would you want to do that? It's a losing game.
We've become so used to saying that, I think. Yeah.
Right. So it's a losing game. So these are thought forms that you can't stop, and your ancestors before you haven't been able to stop, especially if there's been like suicide or a lot of, infidelity, or a lot of death, or a lot of addiction, or a lot of, you must understand all of these things are from a lower, denser, lower aspect of self. Right? And when these generational thought forms, which are more demons, these are thought forms, okay, that overtake the psyche and the mind, then you want to be so centered, so in tune with yourself, so inseparable from your source, from God, and from who you are, that nothing can break you. And that's when these generational demons come through, because they've been able to break either a father, a mother, or a grandfather, or somebody in the family, and they either became alcoholics, or they abused, or were abused, or caused a lot of trauma, or killed themselves, or suicide. I mean, you name it. It's all around there. But when these things show up, it's these thought forms of so much traction behind it, that if it is showing up for you, it's because you have the warriorship. But don't get into your head, because that's a losing game.
Okay. So it's about the light over the darkness again.
It's about the light, about
light
the
over the
warriorship, and it's
darkness.
been written over in centuries. Mythology. This is all about our history and what revs our pulse up. The warriorship, angels against demons. It's you overcoming your mind. It's you. Light and love are the greatest gifts. And can you love?
And can you be that light? You've got to be the light.
Can you be?
It's that
So
light in the
everybody
darkness.
talks about a great warriorship, but
Yeah.
everybody's fighting.
Mhm.
Yeah, you have to fight sometimes. You have to stand and be firm. But the answer to you is lining up with yourself, staying true to who you are. Don't be fighting the darkness.
Be the light.
You're not equipped for that. Be the light.
Got you.
Be the light. Smile when you don't want to. Be kind when you don't feel you have it inside of you. Ignore it when you don't want to. Be the light. Walk the other way. Because this is not a time to... What are you going to stand up against your brothers and sisters? Now, there's right and wrong in it. That's different. When demons come into play, there's nothing fair about it.
Question answered.
There we go.
Thank you.
And that's just for me. You make your own decisions.
I hear what you're saying, but that is
Right.
really, again, the overarching statement would be the light.
Be the light.
Be the light.
And then take precaution. Make sure
Yeah.
protect your mind and protect your psyche and open your heart.
I repeat, question answered.
Awesome.
Thank you, Vanda.
Thank you, Dwayne.